Good morning. Happy Wednesday, I think it is. Today I want to talk about training. So just like any job, any business, you can go into it blindly, and you can learn as you go. And just like any opportunity, any business, there is training to support you. So you can come into this business, you can decide you want to become a coach, and we have so many training opportunities. The first place we have is when you become a coach, you are part of an organization. You're part of Team Beachbody. And Team Beachbody does have a corporate office that develops a bunch of training for us. So we have support from the corporate side of this that runs through different training, and we have a whole entire training library online that we have access to as a coach. We also have support from corporate reps. So they're there to kind of train us when new things come out or when there are new trends out there, social media changes. They keep us up to date. The corporate office also does a weekly training call every Monday. They have successful coaches leading the training call, and they offer kind of best practices, tips and tricks of the business. They share what works for them so we can mimic what they do if we choose to grow our business. As a team, we have weekly team calls. There you can get on them live or you can listen to them recorded. And we go through just team building things, personal development, actual training. We sometimes do live power hours together. So we go through all of the vital behaviors and we sit there for half an hour and we just plug in and we work together so we can ask questions as we're doing it. We are also part of the #1 team in all of Beachbody, so we have access to all of their training that they have developed. So we can get on their calls, we can listen to their calls recorded, but we also have access to all of their, training to grow or how to run challenge groups or how to be effective on social media. So there is no lack of training. And then you can even go on YouTube and you can watch videos from other coaches just on any topic you can think of, whether it be our products, whether it be the vital behaviors, how to run the business, how to grow your market, anything. Like everything is online and available. If anything, we almost have too much training that it's easy to just kind of get tons and tons of information and think that you need this answer and that answer before you start implementing. So that would be the only area that I caution my coaches is you don't need to know everything to work this business. You can learn as you go, and as a question arises, you can figure it out then. But it's almost like, really, if you're a person and you share your life and you share your journey, then the business kind of naturally happens, and all of the, business stuff can be figured out as you get to that point in your business. There are still things that I don't know about this business, but as I grow and the questions come up or I need something, then I go through a training and I learn that. So there's tons and tons of training, tons and tons of support. When you become a coach on our team, you are put into our team group where we run our trainings and where we support each other. It's a safe zone. I like to think of it as our little nest where we go and we can vent, we can ask questions, we can ask for support, business related, personally, whatever it is. But there's enough training out there and enough support that you can truly grow into whatever you want to grow into with this business. So the steps of signing up as a coach with the training. So if you decide to sign up as a coach, then I work with you one-on-one for a week and I get you started. I get you all the information that you need to really start working this business. And the first thing is going to be being a product of the product. So we get you plugged into Beachbody On Demand, which is our like Sweatflix, I like to call it. There are over 600 programs on there, or workouts on there now. So we find one that matches your ability, your interest, your goals. We get you started on that. We get you started on one of the nutrition plans to really make sure we're focused in on that clean eating and finding that balance in your life. There's different ones to choose from, lifestyles. You can do the quick, like, leaning out plans. You can do the gradual plans, you can do 3-week plans, you can do 3-month plans. So we get you doing that, and then I support you in sharing your journey. And I work with you one-on-one initially. And then as you share your journey, I continue to run challenge groups every month. And then you would be like an apprentice in one of my challenge groups. So you would be the best challenger still doing it in my challenge group. You would see how I run it behind the scenes. And then you would invite your own people in there, and you would start supporting them. And then you can stay and partner with me as long as you want. But then when you are ready to kind of get out of that nest and go on your own, then I am there to support you in setting up your own groups and going on your own. So there's a lot of one-on-one support. I do weekly one-on-one calls with my coaches that need it. But then there's the people that are just ready to go and want to, kind of jump in more on their own or figure it out on their own. And that's the glory of this. It's your business. So if you want the support, it's there. But if you're ready to just kind of dive in and figure it out on your own, you are more than welcome to do that. And you move at your own pace, and we train you to your goals and to your pace. So there's any support that you need is there. You never need to feel like you're alone in this business. Yes, it is your business, and you become an entrepreneur when you decide to be a coach. But you have a whole entire, I don't want to say team, we're more of a family. Like, there's all of us working together. We have a pretty large team, but we have made an effort to ensure that we're still very, very close and very, very family oriented. If you're local, we get together for like a coaches and coffee once a month where we meet up for coffee and we just kind of talk. We have monthly get-togethers where we might do a personal development exchange, or we might just get together for dinner as coaches. We might get the families together and do something fun. And we just really try to keep that family feel. And like I said, it's a very diverse team. So there's people at all different walks of their lives, just with different goals in the business, different goals personally. So you can always find somebody that you relate to that has experience and probably a similar path as you. So you guys can kind of partner up and you can work together and support each other as well. So that's really what I wanted to talk about training. Another subject to touch upon with this would be spousal support. And I would say probably 95% of coaches, their spouses are not supportive at first. It just sounds a little bit out there, and, what are you going to do? Are you going to be behind the computer all day? But it's really one of those things that you have to do for you, and you have to ask for the respect from your spouse to just really try to learn it and then to show them in time. So Morgan was always supportive of me as far as like the workout program went, but at first he didn't quite understand what I was constantly doing on social media and sending messages to people and all of that. But it wasn't long before he really saw the value in it as I started to grow as a person, and then my business started to grow as well. And like I said, here we are 3 years later, and I'm able to be home. I'm so much less stressed out, and I have that freedom and flexibility to really be present and contribute to the family. So now while the kids are at school, I do my work. When they come home from school, I'm 100% present and able to be with them and be with the entire family. Please let me know if you have any questions about training, about support, or any of that good stuff, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.